Lessons from 6 weeks traveling Texas, Mexico, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Richmond, Virginia, Nashville, San Francisco, now in Willits, California, on my way back up the coast to Humboldt, Arcata. Welcome in, much love, Trav here. I love this part of the world. Northern California is so beautiful. Lakes, streams, rivers, ocean, all sorts of trees and forest, clean air. You can hear the birds chilling on the way up. So I want to do this to share the most useful bits of the things I learned on the 6-week trip, and also for me so I can consolidate it and move on. But the purpose of this trip was twofold. Primary, meet a bunch of people, experience culture, learn a lot of stuff. Second was professionally, for these Magic tournaments I'm going to, I wanted to get a certain amount of points to unlock more trips, and that worked out. I got a plane ticket to Japan, invitations to the next 5 Pro Tours, so I'm going to be doing this all year, next year also, which is awesome. So I think for me there were 2 major elements to this trip: people and then chance, luck. And for people, man, it was great. I had a lot of different hosts in different places who showed me a good time. Met a lot of people at the places that I went, and it was fun. It was fun. Being around people, having teams around you is really important. If you have good company, it almost doesn't matter where you are. But if you're totally isolated, you'll shrivel up and die very quickly. It's just the way the human works, the way the human brain works. We're very, very, very social creatures, and we need people. So for me, it was a fun trip. Had host in Austin, stayed with my teammates in San Antonio, stayed with my teammates in Mexico City, stayed at Pacific Buddha Hostel in Puerto Escondido. That place was cool. Always recommend trying to find the best place to stay. Had a host in Mexico City, had a host in Baltimore, had a host Airbnb in Richmond, in DC. After that, had a host in Richmond, in Baltimore. Rolled down to Richmond, had a host stayed at an Airbnb with my team in Nashville. It was fun. I did most of the traveling by myself in between spots, but I learned a lot. And the biggest contrast to me was going from Washington, D.C. to Baltimore, or from Mexico to Washington, D.C., where it went from straight kisses to handshakes. And there's a real big cultural difference that is real. Me, I really like Latin America. I like Latin Europe. I like Latin parts of the world. This Puritan, Anglo stuff. It's so cold, frigid. There's a difference and it's real. So I like spending my time further south if possible, rather than try to change everyone. Why not go to a place that's more acclimatable? So I'm hoping to spend more time in Mexico and Spain and France and Italy. I really enjoy it. Make the most when you do this. Talk to people, make friends, be friendly. It's easy when you travel because you just might not see anyone again, so you gotta make your impression, or if you want to share something, you gotta do it. So that was cool. I said it was also a lot about, and also every time you travel, you have an opportunity to see old friends as well as make new friends. And that's what I like, seeing old teammates and staying with old roommates and old friends in different places. Really, really cool. So if you travel, you need a reason to travel. Traveling to go see people, I believe, is a lot more satisfying than traveling to go see places. Priorities, right? People over places. Although get the right people in the right place, and you're gonna blast off. Next up, luck, chance, element of chance. I've said it a bunch of times before, but this whole trip, this whole thing, all started with top decking the right card at the right time. I just drew it. And this trip was pretty interesting because it was like, I'm going until I get the points, then I'm coming back. and I didn't know how long it was going to be. I made it was going to be up to 10 stops in tournaments or something like that, and I made half of them and came back. But it came down to like one draw on the last day on Sunday. If this goes our way, then I'm coming back to San Fran. If it does not, then I'm going to Montreal, I'm going to Canada, then I'm going to Omaha, then I'm going to, then I was going to Vegas. I'm still doing Vegas, but just for half a week in about a month. And then after Vegas, there was Cleveland, and no, I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm just gonna chill in Cali. I've got Vegas, and then I've got the Pro Tour, but it was fun. Like, I don't know, Chance led me here, and then Chance will tell me when to go home. I don't know when it's gonna happen. It should happen. I just need to get a couple good results. And it happened in an unexpected way where it was really more about my team than me personally. At the end of the day, getting me what I needed to lock up what I needed. So that was my trip. It was good. 6 weeks feels like a long time, and it felt like a long time. It was a long time in terms of things that I learned and the memories that I have, new connections I made, connections that I strengthened. I feel coming back, I'm coming back with more knowledge, more wisdom. I read about 6 books on this trip as well, about a book a week, which is okay for traveling. So I kept up with that. Took an online course and I learned a lot experientially as well. So learned a lot, feel like I'm coming back a lot smarter and with a lot more clarity about what I want in life, and with a lot more options, with a lot more momentum coming in my direction, and ready to work because I'm still hungry, I'm still desperate, I still have big plans, big goals, big dreams, and I'm not there yet. So I've got a lot of work to do this month, next month, before Japan, and it's gonna be a blast. I know that, and I'm gonna come back and try to share as much as I can with all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, love you, appreciate you. Hope you found this useful. I found it useful. I hope you found it useful as well. So I'm gonna do a lot more, learn a lot more, share a lot more, have a lot more to give, and I'm excited for that. So let me know what you think. Write me if this helps. Write me what you want me to talk about, and I will see you soon. I'll see you in the comments, and I'll be back tomorrow with something new. Back to Humboldt, Arcata, chill there. Gonna do a lot of physical training for the next month, get in the best shape that I can. That's my goal, be in my best shape after this month, and then go get into some shenanigans in Vegas. So much love, and speak with you soon.